Hey there, everyone! I've got an exciting discovery to share with you today. Something that I'm absolutely amazed by, and I think you'll be too. We're diving into the world of asparagus. Now, you might be thinking, asparagus? Really? But trust me, once you hear what I've uncovered, you'll never look at this veggie the same way again. Let's kick things off with a little mystery. Ever heard asparagus referred to as white gold? Yeah, neither had I until recently. And let me tell you, it's not just a fancy nickname. This stuff is precious. But why, you ask? Well, you're about to find out as we journey from asparagus fields to the factory floor. Buckle up, because this is going to be a fun ride. Asparagus, the ancient celebrity vegetable. Before we get into the nitty-gritty of how asparagus is grown, let's take a second to appreciate this veggie's celebrity status. Asparagus has been around forever. I mean, ancient times, forever. We're talking Mediterranean and Central Asia origins spreading across the globe and landing on tables from Europe to America. It's like the veggie world's version of a rock star, always making a grand appearance when spring rolls around. What makes it so special? Well, it's look for starters. Asparagus isn't your average vegetable. It's tall, slender, and has these tender little shoots on top. Think of it like the supermodel of veggies. And don't even get me started on the flavor. This delicate, almost sweet taste is what gets chefs and home cooks alike swooning over it. It's the veggie you didn't know you needed in your life until now. How asparagus grows, sun, soil, and some serious TLC. Now, growing asparagus isn't a walk in the park. Nope, this veggie is high maintenance, but totally worth it. First off, it's got some pretty high standards when it comes to sunlight and soil. It loves basking in the sun and insists on nutrient-rich, well-drained soil. Water? Absolutely. But not too much, or it'll throw a fit. You've got two ways to plant it. From seeds, which is kind of like adopting a slow-growing houseplant, or from crowns. Those are the root systems of mature asparagus plants. Crowns are the VIPs of the asparagus world because they give you a quicker harvest. Plant them in spring, and bam, you've got yourself a future asparagus patch. The asparagus harvest. Timing is everything. Here's where things get tricky. Harvesting. You've got to wait until those spears hit about 6 to 8 inches, just long enough to be tender, but not too tough. It's like picking the perfect avocado. One wrong move, and you've got yourself a disaster. Farmers have to be careful, using handheld knives or even mechanical harvesters, because yes, there's a machine for that. The goal? Clean cuts, no damage to the crowns. Because once you ruin the crowns, it's game over for future asparagus spears, and nobody wants that. The production line, from farm to factory. All right, so the asparagus has been harvested, and now it's time for the production process. And this is where things get really fascinating. Picture this. Freshly picked asparagus is whisked away to the factory, where it gets treated like a royal guest at a day spa. First, it's inspected. Only the finest spears make the cut. Then it's cleaned up. Think exfoliation for veggies, weighed, and measured to make sure it's all uniform. And finally, it's packed and sent off, all while being kept at just the right temperature to stay fresh. It's basically the first-class treatment for veggies. White asparagus, the diva of the asparagus. World now, let's talk about the real star of this show, white asparagus. Have you ever seen it? It looks like the elegant cousin of green asparagus, all pale and sophisticated. The secret to its color? No sunlight. Yep, white asparagus is grown completely in the dark. The farmers even pile soil around it to keep the light out. This diva needs constant attention, and it's why white asparagus is more expensive. It's like the vegetable version of an A-list celebrity that refuses to go outside without a bodyguard. The benefits, more than just looks. But asparagus isn't just a pretty face. It's packed with nutrients. Vitamins A, C, E, K, and even folate, fiber, and minerals like potassium. It's like a multivitamin in vegetable form. Eating asparagus does wonders for your health, from boosting your immune system to helping your digestion. Basically, it's a win-win for your taste buds and your body. The culinary world loves asparagus, and so will you. Here's where asparagus gets even cooler. It's ridiculously versatile in the kitchen. You can grill it, roast it, toss it in a salad, or even add it to your favorite pasta dish. And don't even get me started on asparagus in omelets or stir-fries. That flavor, chef's kiss. It brings this delicate crunch and a slightly nutty taste that just works in so many dishes. It's no wonder chefs around the world are obsessed with it. Closing thoughts? Have you tried it? So, what do you think? Have you ever tried white asparagus? Or do you have a go-to asparagus recipe that I need to hear about? Seriously, drop your thoughts in the comments. I'm dying to know how you guys use this veggie in your kitchens. And if you had fun on this asparagus adventure with me, go ahead and hit that like button. And don't forget to subscribe for more discoveries like this one. Who knew a vegetable could be so fascinating, right? Thanks for sticking around, and I'll catch you in the next video.